Okay, just before we crack into today's video, let me explain how you can help us. More and more Kiwis are waking up to the fact that New Zealand is in big trouble right now. So how can we turn this country around? The answer is through education. What does that mean? Well, it means exposing more and more people to our videos. It's as simple as that. Just click on the subscribe button on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, and you'll be subscribed. What happens then? Well, when you subscribe, YouTube sends our videos out to more Kiwis. That's how it works. Subscribing is free. You'll never be charged anything. It's just that simple. So please do it and then enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Just by subscribing, you can play a big part in the solution to fixing New Zealand. Well done, you. Today's video is called The Castle and the Battering Ram. You'll see why it's called that. In today's video, I show 4 video clips. The first is from South Africa, and it's about what is happening over there right now. The second shows Elon Musk questioning a reporter about South Africa. The third is footage from outside Parliament on Tuesday the 20th of May 2024. This is the day you'll remember that the punishments handed down to Te Maori MPs were being debated in Parliament. The parallels between South Africa and New Zealand are honestly, they're truly frightening. The only difference between South Africa and New Zealand is that South Africa is several steps ahead of us with respect to full-blown tribal rule. Watching the video clips of South Africa is like watching a movie predicting New Zealand's future. If you want to see the end of the movie about New Zealand, specifically 2040, just watch what's happening in South Africa today. It gives you a sort of like a prophetic insight. It gives you a futuristic look of what New Zealand's going to be like. The fourth and final video is a scene from the Braveheart movie. The video shows the good guys, Mel Gibson and co, breaking into a castle occupied by the bad guys. The good guys use a battering ram to break down the castle doors. You'll see this. This movie clip is not exactly what I wanted. I couldn't find a movie clip where the bad guys were breaking into the castle and the good guys are inside the castle. So what is the reality I'm trying to convey here? In New Zealand today, the bad guys are the Maori activists, including Te Maori. The castle represents the pool where the good guys live. It represents our parliament. Those inside the castle are Kiwis who love democracy, one law for all, equality of citizenship. Inside the castle are all those who abhor racism, apartheid, and separatism. Those driving the battering ram want the exact opposite of those inside the castle, and they're wanting to take over the castle and implement tribal rule. So watch.
There's nothing you can do, there's nothing this parliament can do. With or without you, people are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one. We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not? We are going to occupy land. Yes. South African, occupy land. That's who we are.
Honorable member,
you want to do.
Speaker,
you can withdraw my membership from this useless parliament.
Honorable. Yes, honorable member.
Must never be scared to kill. A revolution demands that at some point there must be killing, because the killing is part of a revolutionary act. Shoot to kill. Yamasa. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. Brr, pa, pa. Brr, pa, pa. To kill. Yamasa. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer.
The mayor of DA in PE is a white man. So these people, when you want to hit them hard, go after a white man. They feel a terrible pain because you have touched a white man. Not because Mashaba and Soli will not be touched. They will be touched, don't worry. But we are starting with this whiteness. We are cutting the throat of whiteness.
Shoot to kill. Yamasa. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. Brr, pa, pa. Brr, pa. Shoot to kill. Yamasa. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. Brr, pa, pa, brr, pa, pa.
I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I'm saying to you, we have not called for the killing of white people, at least for now. I can't guarantee the future.
Yeah, but I mean, you'd understand somebody watching that, especially as it gets shared on Twitter, they freak out. It sounds like a genocidal call.
Cry babies.
Ulipul, sizogoshaya, uzotuchulwa. Ulipul, sizogoshaya, uzobaleka tu. Sizobadula, azobaleka tu. Sizobadula, azobaleka tu.
We will expropriate land without compensation, whether they like it or not. If they object, they can seek refuge in America.
And what about the international dimension? Now, let's think about Starlink. Starlink is obviously a very, very good internet service. It's sought after all over the world. It's critical to the front line in Ukraine. It has also had more contracts coming its way, and there is some evidence that companies are allowing access to it because they want to be close to the Trump administration and send the right signal. So Bloomberg broke news today that the South African government is working around the rules on black ownership in order to allow Starlink in, and that is being done on the eve of the visit that President Ramaphosa is going to make to the White House. Do you recognize that as a conflict of interest?
No, of course not. First of all, you should be questioning why are there racist laws in South Africa? That's the first problem. That's what you should be attacking. It's improper for there to be racist laws in South Africa. The whole idea with what Nelson Mandela, who was a great man, proposed was that all races should be on an equal footing in South Africa. That's the right thing to do, not to replace one set of racist laws with another set of racist laws, which is utterly wrong and improper. So that's the deal, that all races should be treated equally, and there should be no preference given to one or the other. Whereas there are now 140 laws in South Africa that give that basically give strong preference to if you're a black South African, and not otherwise. And so now I'm in this absurd situation where I was born in South Africa but cannot get a license to operate in Starlink because I'm not black.
Well, it looks like that's about. Looks like that. Right to you? Looks like that's about to change.
I just asked you a question. Please answer. Does that seem right to you?
Well, those rules were designed to bring.
Yes or no?
Those rules were designed to bring about an era of more economic equality in South Africa, and it looks like the government has found a way around those rules for you.
I'll ask you a question.
This is your interview. Everyone wants to hear from you.
Ask you a question. Yes or no?
Not
Racist
for me.
Laws, yes or no?
Not for me to answer. I have got a question for you about your government work though and the amount of savings.
Why do you like racist laws?
This is not for me to answer. Come on.
Yes, it is.
Now, you wouldn't be trying to dodge a question
You have to ask a question. I answer my question. No, you answer mine.
I think I'm sure you can have that conversation directly with the South African government if you want to. I want to ask you about the total...
I can't believe it. That's not good.
To do the regulatory standards bill, the treaty principles bill, the 28 laws that have removed from TTIP responsibilities. That is the ongoing effect. This is not a country problem. This is an in-house problem.
This is Maori Party MP Hannah Clark speaking. When she says this is not a country problem, this is an in-house problem, what's she doing? What's she saying? This is just spin. She's trying to sweep ordinary Kiwis into the Maori activist cause. She's trying to say we're fighting for all New Zealanders against the evil people inside Parliament. You know what? It's directly from the Marxist playbook, divide and conquer. That's what it really is.
We do not see this represented across the country. This is just for the people in there to clean up their... This is an in-house problem. Tēnei pire, ko te here, ki te tere te o Waitangi. How is it that this house was built off the tere te o Waitangi, yet it's left outside the doors of the debating chamber? That is the problem here.
Next, she says this house was built on the treaty, unquote. Here we see Maori activists twisting the truth of the matter. What do I mean? Well, in the treaty, Maori ceded sovereignty completely and forever. That's Article 1. The chiefs in 1840 voluntarily put themselves under the full rulership of the British government. In other words, they submitted completely and forever to British rule. So what is the Maori Party doing today? By rebelling against the government, the Maori Party is trashing the decision made by their elders in 1840. This behaviour, you know what? It's a massive breach of the treaty. They don't realise this.
That is why we are always systemically pushed back after pushback after pushback. Just like today. The fear is that we are too loud. We are too loud that we are literally rattling the foundations of this house. We've been kicked out of the gallery. We've been kicked out of Parliament. We've been kicked out. There's no more left. There's no more places to kick us out from. We're literally that loud, and it's echoed across every single nation in the world. That is the power of your voice, not my voice, your voice here today. So this is what we did. And this is where we need to move forward as a country. This is how we need to move forward as a country. It's not left or right. This is the foundations of us moving together so that another generation doesn't have to be locked outside of these doors, so that another generation doesn't have to be silenced, so that we can focus on bigger issues like equal pay for women, like the fact that butter's gone up to $10.48, banning seabed mining, GST off kai. These are all the members bills that we have created in our party. There's only 6 of us, but hey, we are making sure that this is not just for Maori. This is for everyone. This is for everyone.
Hannah Clark then says this is not just for Maori, this is for everyone, unquote. Well, activists often say this. What are they doing? Like I said, this is recruiting ordinary Kiwis into the Maori activist cause. That's what it is. The Maori Party are pitching themselves as a party going into bat for all Kiwis. Well, you know what? The truth is the absolute opposite is true. They are batting for government by Maori, for Maori, of Maori. Just go back to the clip I showed you of South Africa. Try telling white farmers that black government is good for everyone. Yeah, right. What a joke.
And we're having to be the opposers and the proposers at the same time. And thank you for showing up for us, because there's only going to be 6 of us. Engari, ki te rōpū toitu, kia koutou katoa te mana whenua, ngā kairipota, e hopu nei I tēnei karere, ngā reanga katoa, Pākia mai, tangata tiriti mai, tangata moana mai, tēnei te mihi kia koutou katoa. Ka ora tonu mātou. Ake, ake, ake. Kaora tonu mātou. Ake, ake, ake. And hopefully there's a bill that you can actually support in the very coming days.
And the changing of the hearing to enact these suspensions has been shifted, if you didn't already know, but it's all part of the strategy of what I call Macarona. That's a ngāpuri word, you might be able to figure out what that means. But he rautaki Macarona tēnei. And he rautaki Macarona I te mea e wehi ana rātou. They are mucking us around because they are scared of our power, and they are scared of our capability, and they are scared of our mana.
Okay, the guy who's speaking now is Eru Kapakingi, and he is the son of Maori Party MP with the same surname. He's the guy that organised the big hikoi that Maori had to Wellington last year. He says that MPs are scared of Maori. Well, he is, of course, 100% right. MPs are terrified of Maori. This is why they won't abolish the Maori seats, abolish the Waitangi Tribunal, stand up to Maori in Parliament, make English the only language spoken in Parliament, stop tikanga from being introduced into our legal system, stop Maori language in a warped view of our history being forced upon our school-aged children. This is why MPs won't do any of this, because they're terrified. So what do our politicians do when they feel fear? They appease, which actually blows wind into the sails of the activists. Do you know that? See, appeasement makes matters a lot worse by helping the Maori activist cause. See, Maori activists know that if they can create fear, they get lollies from the MPs. They get goodies. This is how it is, you see? It's a terrible, vicious cycle we've got into.
And our rangatira, even though the cold wars of this whare are suppressing and holding down the mana of the haka, there's nothing that can hold down the mana of the people of the movement Ke Wahone. Once this muck around phase is over, I must say, it feels like it's been a lifetime since the last election, and it feels like there's a lifetime to go to the next election. And they know, those fellas in there know that you, all the Ngāko Māori MPs, are our only hope. Are our only hope in there to at least slow down the relentless attacks. I'm exhausted. We're exhausted. And I know you are too. I wouldn't wish this mahi upon my worst enemy. We see how hard it is. We see how difficult it is. E rangi ko te tono tēnei. Don't worry about us, we got it out here. Once those suspensions are over, you go in there and you give it to them. You give it to them. You hold the line. You hold the line and you give us hope. And you go in there and you do what we can't do. Repeat after me, toi tu te tiriti. Toi tu te tiriti. Toi tu te haka. Toi tu te haka. Toi tu ngā mama. Toi tu ngā mama. Toi tu ngā kaiako. Toi tu ngā kaiako. Toi tu te tika. Toi tu te tika. Toi tu te pono. Toi tu te pono. Toi tu te whenua. Toi tu te whenua. Toi tu te rangi. Toi tu te rangi. Toi tu te wi Māori. Toi tu te wi Māori. Toi tu Aotearoa. Toi tu Aotearoa. Ta haka tonu tātou. Ake, ake, ake. Ta tū tonu tātou. Ake, ake, ake. Ta ora tonu tātou. Ake, ake, ake. Ko te kōrero ngāti tōki a koutou ngā minita o tira ki a tātou a humai tōku tūpuna marangai pāroa. Ne, me pēnei te kōrero. Me whakapap, me whakamomori ki te pakanga. Huka mate ka mate ka.
out if you leave now. I'm not about to tell my uncle I've lost him the greatest city in northern England.
Okay, here's a summary, guys. Looking at South Africa shows us where New Zealand is headed. Elon Musk shows us that apartheid and racism are alive and well in South Africa. Apartheid and racism are alive and well in New Zealand. Everybody can see that now. The Braveheart movie clip provides us with an image of what Maori activists are trying to do in New Zealand. What's that? They're trying to break into the castle called New Zealand to take it over. What for? To install full-blown tribal rule, just like South Africa. That's what this video is all about. So they must be stopped before it's too late. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe. Please pass this video on. Show it to others. And we'll see you in the next video. Okay, guys, that's enough for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Now we need your help with something. This is important. We have produced some great flyers and brochures which we want to get into the hands of all New Zealanders. So we need to go around the mainstream media. They're not going to help. In fact, they're making things a lot worse. So we have to go around them. And we need your help to make this happen. We can't do this without you. So what are we talking about? First, there is our business cards. They're only 3 cents each plus courier to get them to you. Then there is our latest booklet called The Psychology of Takeover, 19 strategies Maori activists are using to take over the country. It's 80 pages and packs a huge punch. So they're cheap. They're $3 and they're absolutely fantastic if you want to get a handle on what's actually happening in New Zealand. Then we have a few thousand of our original Stop Co-Governance booklets left over from my tour in 2023. Remember these? You'll remember we printed 550,000 of these. Well, these are now free because we realized that only about 1/3 of New Zealand houses got this booklet last when I did my tour, and so we want to get to the other 2/3. So if you do a few streets around where you live, that would be absolutely phenomenal, and they are free now. Then we have our MACA, that's Marine and Coastal Act brochure 2, which alert people to the loss of our beaches. You know, we're in danger of losing all the beaches around New Zealand. The text is written by Graham Adams, who's a great author. These are now free. And then we have our beautiful bumper sticker, which we've just made. And why are we doing this? Well, New Zealand's identity is under threat. We know that. First activists have and are still trying to change the name of New Zealand to Aotearoa. We don't want that. We must oppose this. This is rubbish. Where's the referendum saying that we want to change the name of the country? There was none. It was just forced on us. Second, Maori sovereignty flags are appearing more and more all over the place, and they're just treason. So we've got to get these bumper stickers out. So we've printed some awesome bumper stickers. They're $3 each, and they measure 21.5 by 6.5, so you can see how big that would be on your car. To get any of these free products, all you need to do is pay for the courier to get them to you. For the products that cost something, like the bumper stickers or the little psychology booklet, it's the cost plus the courier to get them to you. So to order any of these products, just use this email address, cards@stopcogovernance.kiwi, and we'd love to hear from you. Finally, if you want to access all the videos we've ever made, including all our most viewed and most popular videos, and have them all in one place, which is what people are asking for, then just type in this address into your browser. There it is there, https www.youtube.com/@stopcogovernance, and you'll find it. Go straight to our channel. Then what you do is save this address to your computer as a favorite. Job done. Well done. Then you've got them all in one place forever. And all the new ones that are coming in get placed into that address, so you won't miss anything. Okay, last thing, please, oh please, don't forget to subscribe. When you subscribe, You'll get the latest videos straight into your inbox. You'll never miss a video, which is great. You'll link up with like-minded people all over New Zealand, and that's very, very stimulating to have meet up with all these people who think like you. You'll be telling YouTube, I like these videos, and they will respond by advertising our videos to more Kiwis for free. It's incredible what they do, but it just relies on you replying to comments and making comments and liking things and sharing things and activity. That's what it is. It's just activity on our channel. And turning New Zealand around is simply a matter of reaching more Kiwis with the truth. So just click on the subscribe button on the bottom right hand side of your screen. The little yellow arrow is showing you where it is, and you'll be subscribed. Okay. See you next time. You guys are awesome.